Hello Internet, I am John. Welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris 3.11 Determined Exterminator. Last time, my microphone in my headset died completely. So I have an hour of footage with zero voice over it, and I've been working on putting subtitles on that, but it turns out that remembering all the things that I was saying and thinking based on just my mouse gestures is tricky, and timestamping subtitles is quite a bit of work. So that's still a work in progress. Frankly, it wasn't that interesting of a session either, so I don't know. But anyway, it's now 23:21. I think last time it was 23:12 or so before the beginning of. Kind of the interesting bits that happened. One is that I was looking at the fleet power math again, and as of the beginning of last session, the Galactic Community's fleet power was growing at about the same pace as ours. So we had grown to where they were in like 2305 by 2312, but they had continued growing from there. So this last time, I think we're finally catching up, in part due to the damage we're doing to the Fevarians and the Klagians, because we kicked off those wars and they're proceeding apace. I think we got the homeworlds of the Fevarians, and the Klagians. So we've done some damage to both of their economies. We've done some damage to both of their fleets. Additionally, I've noticed, so the Fevarians and this hive had been at war. The Klagians and the Armageddon had been at war, and then I think down here, the Refusitorians and the rogue servitors are also at war. So they're not cooperating very well together. Other things I noticed, they have an L gate, so that's good to know. Is that one as well? That's a gateway, okay. And I think, yeah, so the Omnians have hyper relays. We still don't have hyper relays. The most interesting tech progress that happened last time was that we picked a bunch of plus fleet command limit techs, which let me get my corvette fleets up to 100 ships, which is more efficient for bombardment. Basically, bombardment damage scales up linearly up to 100 ships. So it linearly, in terms of number of ships, up to 100, and then after that you start to see diminishing returns. So getting up to 100 has sped up our bombardment a bit. I think maybe we'll build another 100 ship corvette fleet in order to kind of parallelize bombardment a little better. I do think I want to focus on this side of things, and the reason for that is that I noticed that there's no passage between spokes here. Everything to get from this spoke to this spoke runs through the Xenophile Fallen Empire, and they have close borders with just about everybody. So, we don't need... Yeah, there is a wormhole down here, but as far as I know, that's the only other way into this spoke. So we can kind of... They're cut off down here. It's just us and them, minus that wormhole. We did do a little bit of spying. I don't know that it really panned out. Yeah, their encryption is going up. I had really hoped to steal some tech from them. And the other interesting tech we picked up, there was that we are working on wormholes. I think it would be interesting to see at least like where these go, see if we can get on top of anybody else we would like to hit. But we picked up, nope, not that one. I wanted, this atmospheric orbital mechanics insight tech is actually really good, or for us right now. And I had ignored it because these 5% bonuses seemed pretty insignificant, but this station upkeep 50% is actually huge, because we were spending 300 energy per month on station upkeep, and now it's down to like 130. So that's just another like 150 energy per month that we just picked up, because that one just finished. So that's a bunch of energy we can dump into fleets, or dump into research, or all kinds of things, where that gives us a lot of options. And if I had taken that tech earlier when we first got the option, if I had realized how good that was, we could have saved ourselves a lot of trouble. As far as like empire size and tech and stuff, we're approaching 3K, but we're not quite there yet. We're approaching 1,000 empire size, and most of this now is on pop growth. I'm skipping over stuff. I'm just trying to get on top of and destroy planets. And even still, our population is growing tremendously. We have like 30 planets, and they're each putting out, well, this is a machine world still, but 16. Our non-machine worlds are putting out 11. We're getting a new pop like every 25-30 months per planet, and we have 30 planets, so that's like a new pop every month. So I need to be building jobs really consistently, and we're in this unemployment state already. I missed it. I really wish, it would be really neat if, like, in demographics here, there were a way to view, like, jobs worked rather than just species, right? Tell me, like, what fraction of my population are researchers, or what fraction are tech drones, or that would be it'd be interesting to be able to see and analyze. You know, how many maintenance drones do I have? But I mean, we'll never get that. I guess it's on the wish list for Stellaris too, or something. But yes, that's kind of what the status is and what the deal is. I also took these pre-FTL worlds here to use as like a sector capital. And this one we might make into like a forge world or something. I've been ramping up my alloy production a little bit. We were at like plus 200, plus 300, something like that, and we ramped up to 500 in order to fuel this fleet build-up to be able to mass as much fleet as everyone else combined. And my hope there, you know, I've read some things that if the Galactic Community as a whole thinks that they can take you, then they're more likely to crisis war. And if maybe, you know, speculatively, if they don't, if you have more fleet power than the entire Galactic Community put together, they might not be as inclined to declare crisis war, which would be really convenient. I don't know, we'll see if they actually do that, but if we have enough fleet power that we can fight everyone at once, that puts us in a relatively good position for crisis war if they do decide to start it. So we want to be there anyway. It's just a question of making it happen and spending the upkeep on it. Yeah, I also moved my science. I've been working on putting, you know, sectors and governors and things. I wonder if this like shows us. No, it just shows us species, not jobs. But yeah, so we're working on getting sectors on things. Let's just do a quick pass over. I do wonder, maybe I should be, I have the guess that maybe I should be upgrading more labs, but... I'm also working on growing my mining output a little bit. I had that thought around, like, the vast majority of my mineral income is from stations, and if Crisis War gets declared, or the Khan comes out, or a Fallen Empire awakens, and they start rolling back my expansion, and I start losing these stations, then we could enter a negative feedback loop, where we can't build the fleet, we need to take back the stations because we don't have the minerals to make the alloys to build the fleet. So it's a little bit silly to ramp up mining when you have a surplus like that, but at the same time, I don't want to be caught without it if I suddenly need it. We still don't have the orbital ring, like, plus districts thing either, sadly. That would be great. Find ways to spend it. Don't worry about that. Or research labs. This one, right? It's a large world. I was gonna do. I don't know how I want to develop it. Machine worlds give me too many options. Here, what? I'm really hoping we'll get relays. At some point, eventually. You already have some stuff building. I'm also working on upgrading all my simulation sites because my Unity production is... I've been focusing on growing tech a lot. Unity has been, you know, a little more stagnant. But we do need it to drive out traditions and eventually edicts. There's an underutilized planet. But I mean, it's making pops, so... I don't need chemical plants, no. I mean, if we have the upgraded alloy foundries, we may as well scale industry here a little bit. We're not using both of the gas extraction wells either. Tech bonus? Yeah, we should be building nature preserve. That's free and instant. Oh, that one had a simulation set upgrade. Okay, and this is Krolza. This was the old first hive homeworld. It's a pretty big world. We're machine worlding it. It's in a sector that I expect to be able to defend. So, yeah, again, I don't know what exactly I'll do with it. Once it's, I mean, it's a great generator world for now. Once it becomes a machine world, it might become a huge mining world. We'll see. And this was one we just took from pre-FTLs. It has some good modifiers. But we're not popped out here yet. Come on, no, like. And likewise, this one I think maybe this was the one we took from pre-FTLs. But yeah, I think we could use a Unity world, and it's thematically appropriate for a sector capital. What is our Zro? Okay, we're picking up more Zro sources, and I'm interested in that for the Stormcasters potentially. We still have some room to build there, and then this one we might do industry because it's a very large world. But once you get machine worlds, it doesn't. Large worlds is just always good. So, and I think we're. Oh right, we had a bunch of maintenance turns here. They had migrated, and I just restricted them. So, okay, so that concludes the planetary management. What are we doing here? Bombarding is fine. I just don't want like fleets sitting idle, right? Bombarding is fine. I initially read that as Ligma, which I'm pretty sure that's not in the planet name lists. Here I want to go see all the black holes and see if they're L-gates. I just wanted to know if I had any more in my backyard, but I don't think we do. And then after that we'll set him to survey, I guess. I tried setting him on auto survey and he went like here, which was useless. Based on proximity to capital rather than actual utility of the places you're surveying. Classic, like science ship auto survey behavior. Good enough for now. Right, in this war down here, we're moving to knock these ones out, and you are... okay, you're bombarding. And surprisingly, the Fevarian homeworld exploded. I don't know why that happened, but it was interesting. Okay. We did pick up like a promising admiral or something.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
I did want to build another corvette fleet. So let's get that started.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Construction complete. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Okay, I guess you can't queue orders when they're engaged in combat. Okay, so that was here. That was the second, like the Fear of the Dark second homeworld or something. We'll just keep pushing there. And we did we did bomb the relic world into a tomb world, which I didn't know you could do. It was kind of a waste, but I was just curious to see what happened, and it did kind of what you might expect. Oh, we can do the relic. Oh no, that's the agenda, not the relic. I've just been sitting on synthetic yield. Pop growth is nice. So, I don't know.
System survey complete.
Okay. That shouldn't take long.
Planetary alert. Blocker expunged.
At this point, I don't really want more space. Oh, we stole a thing. What did we steal? I think mountain removal? Okay. Who else do I have spy networks on? I don't remember. We got the energy, we got the influence. May as well use it. What's... Oh, that's...
Planetary alert. Blocker expunged.
Yeah, let's come back here and start working on these worlds. I'm interested in seeing if maybe holding the coordination center, but it's not a priority. Well, I like having forward shipyards a little bit. That one we probably don't need though.
Alert.
That's the cruising fleet, I think.
Space entity encountered.
Council agenda ready.
Technological acquisition successful.
Durasteel's pretty expensive. How long would that take? 75 months is a long time. Yeah, there isn't really anything I'm fishing for in society. It wouldn't be bad. Or we could start working on node reformatting and maybe get rid of this darn computers guy.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Oh, what's this? Coil guns. Not that important. What do they have left? I guess they settled this one. We can fix that. Oh yeah, sure, I mean, catch them too while you're here.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Hostile fleet assets engaged. Alert. Station engaged. Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered. Hostile stationary asset engaged. Ship fragments dissected.
That's an interesting thought, is that I could... Oh, here's where they're hiding their fleet. 4K, 5K, something like that. A lot of drone expansion initiative. We could send another science ship. We have one up here. We could cloak this guy and send him in here with, yeah. And sure, it's just coil guns, but tech points is tech points, right?
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
So the Refusitorians, basically, they won their war against the servitors and picked up some territory. That one corvette is out. We will reinforce that. Up to 100. Yeah, we can afford that. Right, where was this, Krolza? Okay, so we built a ring here. I don't know that I have an immediate need of another ring anywhere. I don't know if we have the pops here to upgrade it yet. Yeah, I don't think we do. To keep an eye on that.
Council agenda ready.
What you up to? Still bombarding? Okay.
Technological acquisition successful.
No relays. Yeah, I've been working just kind of like clearing junk out of here, like colony development speed we get rid of. That's not bad either. Shield capacity, like there's a bunch of like tier 1, tier 2 garbage in here that we could just clean out and hopefully improve our, get a bunch of draws as quickly as we can.
Alert, spaceport engaged.
Oh no!
Alert, spaceport engaged.
Nice thrusters. These are all kind of stuff I don't really want. Oh, and now we can scatter wormholes. That's a thing we could be doing with our construction ships. Can they not? Okay, yeah, it's... You can, it's just kind of annoying. Where are we? We have another one over here somewhere. Oh, we have, yeah, several that we should scout here. And then we'll take a look at that one when the fleet is there. How do we? I guess then there is the one up in here that we think just goes there. Surely I have some nearby ships for that one.
Alert, spaceport engaged.
Okay. Oh, that could be an interesting kind of interior line for our empire to move ships across. I mean, we're already doing a lot of mining stations.
Construction complete.
A percentage increase of a large number is not going to be bad.
Hostile stationary
Crystal
asset
mines would also be
engaged.
fine, I suppose.
Alert, non-standard space entity encountered.
Sorry, we're what? Okay, so this empire, or this wormhole goes into the Refusitorians, and they have. But maybe is that maybe a? So it's an army strength, row aliens. I wonder if it's like a mercenary enclave or something.
Technological acquisition successful.
Evangelizing zealots. Where are you from? Okay, so they're back in here somewhere. How strong are they? They're very weak. They're a subject. And reclusive. Or they have a reclusive leader, maybe. 3 planets. Oh, still no relays. Advanced shields wouldn't be bad. We have the gas now to actually use them. Military Academy would be okay. It gives evaluators? That's interesting. And plus naval cap? Yeah, that's awesome. That's way better than boosting armies. So this is the one in our kit. Yeah, okay. So that's the short hop.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Administration of Turk Bridge. Okay, I think this is the one, and we could see them here before, like before we met them. I think this is the 2.3k, or it was 2.3. Yeah, the big one, relatively big. Materialist, egalitarians, and they're okay. Yeah, kind of where we expected an empire to be. So, no surprises there. We haven't observed this wormhole yet, but we should. How many planets do these guys have left? 10 planets! My god. We're over starbase cap because we've been capturing them. We're probably reinforcing it. Okay, we're not. Yeah, let's drop one of these at least. We'd probably win that. We'd absolutely win that. And this might, I think this is the Surveyor relic, right? Not that we need, like, more... Oh, it's not, and it's an unclaimed system. I'm okay with going for that, with what we have.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Technological
Council
acquisition
agenda ready.
successful.
Okay, so now the Fevarians have like 2, 3. They have these two, and this one. So yeah, we'll send these guys back here. That one won't last long. None of these are things that I want, but
System survey complete.
just keeping her. Oh, well,
Spaceport engaged.
more star bases. We'll leave one over the wormhole. That's a reasonable place for one. Listening post over wormhole's an interesting idea. But that's more important. I just kind of forgot what I was doing. Excess noise. I don't know, I've seen this one before. Should be quick.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Wormhole. That one's kind of in the middle of our empire, and it goes... What? No. Here? Interesting. Okay, so that's okay for us. That's not a threat, right? It's not letting anybody in.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Hostile fleet assets engaged. Special project complete. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Okay, so that's more Clagian worlds. Oh, right, some of their stuff is occupied, which makes it irritating. Where are those transports? I'm thinking maybe we upgrade. What with the impulse thrusters now? Be kind of nice. Okay, so there's our Surveyor.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered. Hostile fleet assets
We do
engaged.
want to reassign that fleet to doing something useful. Tiana Beck. It's kind of cute. I'm not sure how we'd want to do the link up here, but you can do there, and then that's fine, I guess.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Last tradition of domination. So yes, now we have some options. We could do Become Crisis. We could do Galactic Force Projection. We could do Grasp of the Void. And the reason we might want to do that is the well, Starbase Cup obviously becomes a bunch of anchorages, but also the FTL travel technologies actually boosts the draw chance for hyper relays, I think. So that could be nice. I think we probably, Ascendancy probably would as well. I do kind of want to have Become Crisis in my back pocket and just building a menace, though. And then we can also start doing the wars that destroy starbases rather than taking.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Technological acquisition successful.
Neutronium would be good. It'll take a while, but it's good. It's worth it.
Ship augmentations completed. Construction complete. Ship augmentations completed.
We have a idle leader. Where do we send him? So we could go fight the Yelons. We could start work on clearing them out. This is okay. So that was that Fevarian planet. Yeah, we could at least carve a path for ourselves through Fevarian space to defend the coordination center, for example.
Hostile fleet assets engaged. Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
I think this is the this is the sector with the scientist governor. It's a good place to be building more tech. certainly have the energy.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Alert, spaceport engaged. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Relic activation. We could reduce our empire size from pops a couple more points. Or survey. I don't think we need more deposits, really. We could start thinking about L-gate insights from artifacts. I like that idea. Rather than spending our precious engineering research on it. Logistics formula. Gosh, is that our leader? No. One of our other leaders. It sounded like a commander thing. Yeah, Cogitus Logistics Scout, okay.
Alert, spaceport engaged. Ship augmentations completed.
Where was this? Was this like the, Okay, that was Spica.
Alert, spaceport engaged.
Ship construction focus. That used to be good. I don't think it still is, but it used to be. On Legion node? Where? Who? Darn toasts. Well. Maybe it was on the ship construction focus. Build speed 5%. That's not terribly important to us.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Any good special
Alert,
projects?
spaceport engaged.
It's up in Fevarian space. Yeah, we can move our,
Technological acquisition successful.
We should actually build the military academy. Research, minor artifacts is decent. We could put it on the new Unity world. Would be a good place for a bunch of more evaluators. I think that's not there. Here. Oh, it needs the upgraded capital. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll just keep building it out. We need the housing, so.
Alert, spaceport engaged.
I wonder if there's anything in that dead end. Okay, you guys did upgrades. And then, did they make peace? Or have they just retaken a bunch of the space?
Spaceport deconstructed. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
He's gonna come here. I bet. Oh, could just be chilling.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
You wanna dab their science ship too while you're here? Shields hyper relays! Hooray! Or tier 3 disruptors. But with hyper relays, we can start moving battleships around. And then we can get off disruptor corvettes. After like 100 years.
Ship fragments dissected. Alert, spaceport engaged. Alert, station engaged.
Almost machine world here. Wow, how big a capital do you need for military academies? I mean, that wasn't the blocker before, or that wasn't the thing that was preventing us from building that before. Okay, so at this point, they are down to 1 planet. So I don't know if we want to end this war right now, or if we want to take more of their space. We can get in position to end it without actually ending it. Pick up a couple, a little more gains. I wouldn't mind an extra observation station.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed. Technological acquisition successful.
Influence is fine. Minor artifacts. Naval capacity, Durasteel. Starbase cap. Starbase cap is probably better than naval capacity, really, because we can use it for 2 anchorages, 72 versus 25 fleet. So, yeah. And then if we have relays coming soon, we probably want to be getting our construction ships. We've terraformed it and didn't colonize it. It's funny. Kind of in a row here. So yeah, I want to be running relays like from our main shipyards, kind of out towards our fronts. You were doing auto construction, and then I interrupted you to scout wormholes. I might just need like a bunch more construction ships. That might be a thing that I need. Which is achievable.
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Trust cap, -10. Oh no! Intolerance. Yeah, no kidding.
System survey complete. Hostile stationary asset engaged. Planetary alert. Blocker expunged.
Okay, is this good enough? Are we okay knocking them out without taking the stuff in the middle? It's pirates? I don't know. You're in motion. Yeah, okay, good.
Technological acquisition successful.
What do we get? Saturator artillery. Interesting.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
There's the relays. Watch, we'll get gateway activation like any minute now. These are both okay. If I have to pick from all these computers techs, how much research do we get from stations? Actually, a pretty decent amount. It's like 300, 500, 450. Yeah, but that's including plus 20% from previous decks. But yeah, point defense is fine. What was I gonna do? Oh, start a bunch of relays, right? That one could actually become a bastion if we needed it to. So we'll be a little more careful with the positioning on that one. What's their weight from fleets? 184 is about 200, is about 8k a fleet, so we should just be able to just roll them. They get no Oh, interesting. We can't use include the vassalization war goal on organics, I guess. How is our menace? I'm just curious how much we've gotten so far. 480. We need 1,000, I think, for the first level. We get purge speed and subjugation acceptance. What do I need for I want the bombardment thing. Okay, that's level 3. We need 2k. All right. But yeah, if I destroy all their star bases, I can't build relays.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols initiated.
Gamma laser. Let's see, where's kind of the...
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
It's annoying.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Do I get menace for bombarding stuff down? No, I don't think I do get menace for terror bombardment. I might have to actually invade some people if I want to scale this up reasonably quickly.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered. Construction complete. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed. Alert. Spaceport engaged. Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Oh, this must be the main Yalon fleet. X-ray lasers. How do we do casualty-wise? A good chunk. Oh, 2 planets. 64! That's a lot. Is that their capital? No, it's just a really well-developed planet. New mystic shrines, fully upgraded labs. Yeah, no, you can't have that. Not much garrison, but I don't... Armies are just such a pain. You have to, like, guard the supply line, and...
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Oh, that's Leviathan.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Effluvial offspring? What is that? What? Huh.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
I mean, I guess we can put research labs here. What's my alloy cap? Still a little ways to go. And with relays coming up, we can actually start thinking about battleships. Whoa! Weird lag. We got the moats. And that'll give us the last building slot. Not sure what I'm doing here. Almost machine world. Not sure what we'll do with it. This doesn't have a bunch of science bonuses. We're gonna make that a tech world, and we're out of housing already. This was gonna be our Unity world. We don't. Okay, yeah, military academy. I guess we needs the 25 pops.
System survey complete.
Hyper shields is decent.
Alert. Station engaged. Technological acquisition successful. Hostile fleet
You're gonna
assets
try to sneak
engaged.
past my fleet?
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Aggressive attack pattern. Cool. Oh, that's what they were picked up from salvage.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Oh, this is the Clagians' last, or the Sathans' last planet? Colonizing.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Next tradition. We could do synchronicity, we could do expansion for the empire size reduction from systems and planets, or synchronicity from pops. I think the systems and colonies reduction is larger. We have enough. What is it's 15%? We're at minus 47, 57, 15 would be 62, up to 65 when we max out our ruler's level. Stability is a pretty good bonus for Gestalts as well. Yeah, I mean the rest of the stuff I don't care about that much. Okay, there's the 55-minute timer. Time to start wrapping things up. Sure, we can find something that we're not using to downgrade. Oh yeah, there's a good. Okay. Okay. I think that's tech-wise. We started doing relays. How are those finished yet? They're still in. Yeah, they have. Okay, so we can start laying in more relays. I wish we'd notify you when relay's finished. Yeah, we just built a bunch of right housing. Okay, so that puts us back under the starbase cap. How's this bombardment going? It's slow going. A little surprising. Like I thought with like small, heavily developed planets were the most susceptible to it, but oh, they have robot pops, don't they? A variety of robot pops. Yeah, 20% of their pops on Splinter robots. Not, I mean, we have plenty of robot pops. Titanic life. Yeah, I'll have to go back through and do the math and make sure that we're still building up faster than everyone else. But I mean, these corvette fleets with the upgraded components, this one is what, like 50k. So that's pretty promising. If we have 4 corvette fleets at 50k after upgrades, and then the cruisers are kind of a dud, but they might be better once we get the Strikecraft 3. 250. I kind of doubt that the rest of them, everybody else who's left, who we haven't maimed, is at 250. Once we finish off the Fevarians, and you know, we're in a spot where we could just do that, where we could yeah, start that final bombardment for the Fevarians and knock out the Empire, and then we'll hit this hive next, because I think they only had 2 planets. Maybe they've colonized more since, but I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, there's the cat on the mic. Yeah, very helpful. Very helpful. Okay. Thank you for watching.